let me ask you guys a question, but before we get into that, it's JJ here. Are you guys, or do you guys go through hobbies as quickly as I do? So what do I mean by that? Let me paint you guys a picture. So the last couple months I've done cycling, I've been running. I did run a half marathon because of my obsession with running. I don't run anymore. I still do cycling. I still do videography and photography. I was doing bouldering for a couple months. I don't do that anymore. I took a little pause, and I recently started going to the gym. And let me just say, a quick little win for myself. I've been going 3 days in a row. Let's see if I get over it. Hopefully not, because that's a really healthy one to have. A healthy obsession, right? So with that said, the only hobby that has actually stuck is photography and videography. And I think the only reason behind that is because I actually get paid to do this. I get paid gigs. I get, cool projects that I do that, get me paid. All the other hobbies aren't just going to trash, besides all the money that I spent on them. All the other hobbies have actually gotten me a lot of the work that I have now. So for instance, the running, the cycling, the climbing, and all that stuff, I get so into it that my photography overlaps with those sports. And so with that said, I have some very, very exciting news. I'm actually going to be going to Leadville, Colorado to go shoot the ultramarathon, which is Leadville 100, which is a crazy feat for these individuals. I'm going to be shooting one of the athletes there. His name's Tyler. And he's going to be doing, I believe the stats are obviously 100 miles with ascending and descending roughly 15,600 feet. And I'm going to have the opportunity to go out to Leadville, Colorado and be part of Tyler's team as a videographer and photographer. So what does that mean to be Tyler's videographer / photographer? My job is to capture every single moment of that race. And that's not an easy feat to do. Like I said, that race is 100 miles and I'm gonna be running around the course, well, driving, because obviously I didn't train for that, but we'll get into the fitness aspect of it in a bit. So I'll be driving around, hiking around to certain locations with the team as well, where, primarily he's gonna be resting, all those rest stops. I'll be filming a lot of that interaction, as well as me hiking to certain locations around the course, trying to capture every single moment that I can. Obviously, there's some stages within the race that I can't get into, but that's just because it's off limits or it's very far away from any of the rest stops. So how did I get to this point to where I'm having the opportunity to shoot Leadville 100? I tend to do a lot of different things, a lot of different hobbies, and this year has been endurance sports. And so since I fell in love with endurance sports, I basically started shooting endurance sports, right? I enjoy doing them myself. I love shooting them. It gives me a different perspective than just someone else coming out of the street and not knowing the sport when it comes to shooting it. So that gave me the opportunity to connect with Tyler and, talk to him, see what he was looking for, and we connected. We were able to mesh our ideas together, and we saw eye to eye when it came to the creative aspect of what he was looking for. And now I'll be traveling from Sacramento to Leadville, which is roughly a 16-hour drive, to be able to capture every single moment of that race. What I want to do with these videos is basically a compilation of behind the scenes. So for instance, planning the shoot, what gear am I going to take, the traveling day, the actual day of the race, and how I'm going to go about it, right? I want to be able to capture all those moments and create a series where anyone can go and see my first time shooting Leadville 100, right? And hopefully not the last, right? Because every time, if I consistently keep doing this and I get invited to shoot another one or another race just in general, it's just going to be better, right? And so I want to see where I'm at and how much I've improved. So that's the beauty of this. I just want to capture all those moments and be able to take you guys with me and see what you guys can learn probably out of this. So it's super exciting. It is going to be, like I said, a long drive. But on top of, like I said, behind the scenes and all that, one thing that I do need to get, better at is my fitness. What I mean by that is the elevation in Colorado is insane, right? I've been over 10,000 feet, but nothing like Colorado. So I've definitely been working out, like I said, 3 days strong. I've been cycling a lot more to get my endurance going. And I haven't ran, I should, but I haven't. So just working out in general and just eating better just to be able to go in fit. As much as it's his race, it's it's not a race for me, but I need to keep up with the day in general. So super excited about this, guys. You know, can't wait to show you guys what I have in store. But thanks again. I appreciate you guys. Remember, subscribe and like. Let's get those subscribers going and that like button going. So from Folsom Lake, this is JJ. See you guys.